Okay, guys, the next thing I wanted to show you was how to get to and use your Google Slides. This is something you'll be using a lot of this year. Google Slides is like PowerPoint. So again, we're clicking on our three dots, and then we'll see our icon for the Google Slides. So if we click on that, it's going to bring up um, the presentation for us to create, just like we had with the Google Docs. You can choose what type you are going to open. We might use something like the book report or the science project. As you can see, this is how I create my virtual classrooms. And so we're going to get to use this a lot, but for now, we're just going to start with a blank document just so I can kind of show you how to get started with this. And so when it brings up your document, it's going to give you this kind of slide. And so we need to start making it look interesting. First thing we do, just like we do with Google Docs, we're going to title our presentation. And that will automatically save it into your drive so that you do not have to worry about it later and you can pull it up from anywhere. All right, and so first thing we want to do is pick a theme for our Google slide. You have many options over here. I like this 1960s, 70s look, so we'll click on that. And by doing that, it's going to create the theme for all the slides. And so first thing on this one, this is our title slide. So if we click on that, we can title our presentation. Okay, so there's the title of our presentation. And then when we click on the subtitle, you don't have to have that. I don't really need one for that. So I'm just going to click right here on the box, right click with the mouse, and I can click cut. And so we have our title slide ready to go. And then we can start adding more slides. So let's just go through the various things. Still have the share button over here, just like we did with Google Docs. We still have the ability over here to move where we're going to save our Google Slides. This button right here, the plus button, if we click on the arrow next to it, you can choose what kind of slide is going to come next. So let's say I want to put a slide in that's you're going to title it, and then you can add text and a picture, or two columns of text or two pictures. It's your choice. Um, let's say um, we have a really big number that we want to put in the presentation. We can do that as well. Or if you make a mistake or something, you can click undo. It'll take away that slide. You can click redo. You guys will not be able to do this, at least from school, but you can click here to print all of your slides for you. The paint format, you can play around with that. We're not going to worry about that too much. This is the zoom view, so you can make things bigger or smaller. The text box, if you click on that, you can add a text box somewhere and then type in that text box. You can upload images with this button right here. You can add shapes or lines using those. You can change the fill color of your slide. So let's say I wanted that entire spot to be yellow. You could do that. Come here. All right, using this, you can change the border color. So if I want the border color to be red, as you can see now, my border is red. I could change the thickness of that border. so that you can do that. You can make it a dashed border or polka dot. So this is all polka dotted down there. You can change the font, its size, bold, italicized, underline, color of the font, highlight the font. You can insert a link, um, add comments. All the things that we could do with Google Docs are all up here. And then the same things with all of these up here. You guys are going to get to play with this quite often. We're going to do many things that are going to be done on Google Slides. Uh, give you guys a chance to play with this and create something, and then we will get started next week using it. If you have any questions, be sure to let me or Mrs. Ibarra know. Thank you.